Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to make these cute little pom-pom hats that you can use. You can make a swag with them. You can just put them on your table as decorations. You can make Christmas tree ornaments out of them. You can make all sorts of different things out of them. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to need either some cotton balls, some paper towel, some tissue paper, whatever you want to stuff them with. You're going to need paper towel roll, or toilet paper roll, paper towel roll, whatever you choose to use. You're going to need a scissor, set of scissors, yarn, and you're going to need a book. And I will show you why you need the book in a minute. And you are going to need a ruler. So I'm going to use my long ruler here. And you're going to want to mark 1 inch. So you're going to want to mark 1 inch here. Okay. Then what you're going to do is put your ruler away. You're going to take your scissors, your knife, you're going to squish it down just a little bit, and then you're just going to cut all the way around, and this is what you get. Now, then what you're going to do is you're going to wrap your yarn around your book 25 to 30 times, whichever you think, depending on how fluffy you want it to be. Then you're just going to cut the yarn down. And put your yarn away. Now, you're going to want to make sure, let's get the ruler out again, that it's 12 inches long. So that your cut pieces are 12 inches long. Mine look like they're more like, let's see. So yep, as you can see, they're 12 inches long. Then you're going to go ahead and get started. So I've already got one started. So you're just going to take the yarn. You're going to take one piece. You're going to make a U shape out of it. You're going to put that through, and then you're going to pull the yarn through it. You're going to tighten it. Now don't tighten it too hard, because it will pull through the toilet paper roll and it will tear it, and then you'll have to start over on a different paper towel roll or toilet paper roll. So that is what it looks like. And you keep going until you're all the way around. Yeah, it doesn't take that long to whip one of these out. Oops. And then I will show you your next step. Now, while you're doing this, you can use multiple colors. You can use one color. Some of the ones that I made last night, I used all of the colors that I used to make the ones. Hold on, I'll show you in this bag. So I took all of the colors from all of these ones I made, and I made this one. So it depends on what you want your end product to look like, what colors you want to use. Now, as you can see, I'm almost halfway done right now. So it really does not take that long to whip one of these out. And the yarn that I'm using came in a little skein like this, and I just got it at the Dollar Tree. So their yarn works really good. And since there's not a ton of it, if you do have some left over, you're not going to use a lot of it, is what I'm trying to say. And it goes quickly. I mean, I'm almost halfway done with it right now. And now, if you don't want to see the toilet paper roll coming through, you definitely want to make sure you're putting them together and very tightly so that so the brown from the toilet paper roll or paper towel roll or whatever kind of roll you're using, so it doesn't shine through. Unless you're using your toilet paper roll is white and the yarn you're using is white, then it won't show and it won't matter how thick it is. And if you run out of yarn, you just cut some more. Now, I'm not fast forwarding through this because I want you to see how quickly this will come together. It's been only a couple of minutes and I'm almost done. And it's very, very easy. I don't even know what kind of a knot that even is, but it's very, very easy to do. Very quickly. So, in this bag right here, I started these last night, and I think I made 16 or 17. And I think altogether I've spent maybe 6, maybe 7, no, maybe it's less than that, maybe 2 or 3 hours. But it hasn't really taken me that long to get this many done. Now, see, as you see, I've ran out, so I'm just going to go back to my book. I am going to wrap it around a few more times, and then I'm going to cut. It doesn't really matter if your ends are even, because honestly you're going to cut them all off anyways at the end, so it doesn't really matter if your ends down here are even right now. Okay. So then, what your next step is going to be to make sure you have one piece of yarn left, and then I'm just going through and separating all of these so they're not so thick through. Alright, then your next step is you take this and you shove all of that through the top of the hat. Now for me, it's easier for me to make sure that I've gotten all of them through, and I just shake it. Okay. Then you're going to take, now I put 2 in mine just because I like the way that looks. So you put 2 cotton balls in. Oh, goodness. You're going to take your string, you're going to tie it off. Then you want to tie it off about, you want to use about an inch. Mine's a little bit above an inch, but yeah, you want to tie that off about an inch high. And then I tie it once, and then I go in and tie it a couple more times. At this point, you can add a piece of glue in there if you would like, just to make sure that it holds its shape and stays in place. Now, with the 2 long ends that you just used to tie that, you can create, if you're going to make a Christmas ornament out of these, you can have that be your tie for the Christmas tree. Now what I am choosing to do is I am just using, now I go up about an inch, and then at my finger line I am just cutting the ends off. And then you just go through, straighten all of that out, make sure they're all even, you don't have any stragglers at the top. And cut them until you like the shape that they are, and you can pull that down just a little bit if you want, and then I just shake them, give them a good solid shake. And if you still don't like the way that looks, you can definitely trim them more, but I'm gonna put, so I'm gonna throw these away, and I'm gonna show you some of the ones that I made last night. Now, as you can see, on some of them I did use multiple colors. So this one I just did one of each color, and then just started over and did one of each color along the way. Now I don't like big, like bright, vibrant colors. As you can see, I like the muted, kind of pastel-y colors. But yeah, this is how they all turned out. And like I said, I made these in, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 hours total to make this many. So how many is this many? So 1, 2, okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 21. So I made 21 in a matter of maybe 2 or 3 hours at the most. So that is how you do it. If you have any questions, comments, anything that I didn't quite go over that you don't maybe understand, go ahead and leave that in the comments section, and I will go ahead and get back to you. So thank you for joining me. If you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. It definitely helps YouTube find me, and definitely will help me. So give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time. You have a wonderful day. Bye.